My beloved child, the video you are watching is only created for you. Truth is unfolding now and the air around your life is shifting with irreversible force, because the person connected to you is standing in the center of a spiritual storm that has already begun to collapse around them. You must not skip this moment, because every second you stay here helps you see what has been hidden behind every lie, every shadow, every silent move that was operating in the dark. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you and this message is part of your protection. Their conscience has started cracking, and the mirror of truth is being forced in front of their spirit, exposing the energy they allowed near them without realizing the consequences. Don't skip, because the reflection they see is not what they expected, and the darkness around them is not imaginary but active, deliberate, and hungry for weakness. Your person is now watching their own choices turn into irreversible outcomes that they cannot escape or hide from anymore. A hallway filled with unseen shadows circling them, each shadow representing a decision made too quickly, a person trusted too easily, an emotion ignored repeatedly until it became a doorway. Their steps echo because they no longer walk with clarity, but with fear of what might be waiting around the next corner. Stay till the end, because the shift happening right now is not random but part of divine justice aligning itself around you. Others around them are already noticing the change, the way your person hesitates, the way their eyes flicker with worry, the way their confidence has cracked like glass under pressure. People who once admired their boldness now sense the imbalance, the weight, the spiritual disorder growing behind their smile. Their circle whispers, their energy weakens, and their influence slowly collapses under the pressure they tried to hide. And yet, you rise untouched, protected, elevated, held above the chaos that could never reach your spirit because you were chosen for clarity, balance, and awakening. Your shield is forming, your path is strengthening, and your intuition is sharpening with every truth that breaks open. Don't skip, because what surrounds them cannot enter your life unless you invite it, and your spirit has already refused the invitation. This is only the first layer of the truth, and the next one will reveal what force is actually pulling your person downward. A deeper crack is opening, and you need to see what's inside. My dearest one, truth is unfolding now with a force that cannot be softened, because the danger surrounding your person is not emotional, not accidental, but spiritual in nature. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you as this message peels back the second layer of what has been hidden from you. Their energy has been marked, their aura compromised, and the imbalance now circling them is the consequence of every doorway they opened without understanding the cost. Type Amen 898 if you believe in God. Imagine this, your person standing in the center unaware of the shadow that grows taller behind them, a shadow formed from manipulation, envy, and spiritual contamination. They trusted someone they shouldn't have, allowed a voice near them that carried darkness disguised as comfort, guidance, or affection. Don't skip, because the mirror of truth is now turning toward you, showing why you were kept away during this dangerous time. Others around them see the shift, even if they don't speak it aloud, they sense the chaos, the confusion, the heaviness that your person cannot explain. The people they once impressed now watch them with concern, confusion, and distance, because spiritual disorder is impossible to hide. Stay till the end, because the consequences are irreversible, and yet divine justice is positioning you exactly where you must be. Their choices are catching up, and the force pulling them downward is not gentle, it is karmic, precise, and rooted in the imbalance they ignored for too long. Every betrayal they allowed, every lie they entertained, every false friend they trusted deepened the crack in their spiritual shield until the darkness walked right through. Don't skip, because this unfolding is not about fear but about clarity, awakening, and protection. And still, you rise untouched, shielded by purpose, guided by intuition, pulled upward by divine balance that refuses to let you fall with them. You are being elevated above the storm, positioned on higher ground, not to judge them but to remain safe from the consequences they triggered. Stay till the end, because your spirit is being empowered while there's fights to breathe. This is only the second layer, and what comes next will expose the true intentions of the person or energy influencing them. The mask is about to fall, and you must witness it. My precious one, truth is unfolding now with absolute clarity, and the next layer of revelation cannot be softened or delayed. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and your spirit needs to witness the identity of the influence pulling your person into imbalance. This is not random energy, this is a human being whose presence carries manipulation, jealousy, and spiritual contamination disguised as affection or guidance. Picture your person sitting with someone they trusted far too easily, someone whose smile hid envy, whose words disguised control, whose intentions were rooted in gaining emotional or energetic access. That person watched the cracks form in your person's life and quietly widened them, pushing thoughts, fears, or decisions that weakened their spiritual protection even further. Stay till the end, because this truth reshapes the entire mirror of everything you sensed but could not fully explain. Others around your person notice the shift, even if they pretend not to. They see the confusion, the distance, the way your person's energy has dimmed under the weight of someone else's influence. Their circle whispers, sensing the imbalance, recognizing that something invisible is draining their strength, clarity, and direction. Don't skip, because these changes are not emotional misunderstandings but spiritual consequences unfolding in real time. Type Amen 281 if you believe in God. The person influencing them carries a shadow rooted in envy, wanting what your person had, craving what your person was, and quietly resenting the light your person once held. Every conversation was a seed, every suggestion a distraction, every touch or message a subtle pull downward into spiritual disarray. Stay till the end, because the truth of who guided their decisions is part of the divine justice unfolding now. And through all of this, you rise untouched, standing above the storm because your intuition refused to trust the wrong energies, even when your heart wanted to. Your spirit recognized the imbalance long before your mind understood it, and that awareness protected you from getting entangled in consequences meant for someone else. Don't skip, because the clarity you are receiving now is strengthening the shield around your life. This is only the third layer, and what comes next will reveal the turning point, the moment your person realizes something is deeply wrong. The awakening begins next, and you must be here to see it. My dearest soul, truth is unfolding now with unstoppable force, because your person is finally beginning to sense the spiritual danger pressing against them. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment their inner alarm begins to ring, quietly at first, then louder, then impossible to silence. A crack of awareness has opened inside them, revealing that the path they followed was never safe, never balanced, never meant for their spirit. Picture them sitting alone, their breathing uneven, their intuition whispering warnings they can no longer numb or ignore. Their hands tremble slightly as they replay the decisions influenced by the wrong voice, the wrong presence, the wrong energy. Stay till the end, because this realization is the first irreversible step toward their awakening. Others around them notice something new, not just the fear, but the shift in their eyes, the distant stare of someone reconsidering every choice, every conversation, every secret they trusted someone with. Their circle senses that your person is withdrawing from the influence that once controlled them, stepping back, questioning, resisting the manipulation they once welcomed unknowingly. Don't skip, because these changes are aligning your person with the justice they cannot outrun. The spiritual force that once controlled them now begins to lose its grip, irritated by their growing clarity and threatened by their rising awareness. The person who manipulated them senses this shift too. They notice the distance, the doubt, the awakening, and it frightens them because their power depended on your person remaining confused and emotionally weakened. Stay till the end, because the mask of the manipulator is beginning to crack under the weight of truth. And once again, you rise untouched, standing on higher ground as divine protection expands around you like a shield woven from truth, strength, and destiny. You remain elevated because you were chosen to witness this transformation without suffering the consequences of your person's journey. Don't skip, because this awakening is not just theirs, it is part of a larger unfolding meant to strengthen your spiritual authority. Now the next layer is beginning, the most dangerous phase. The manipulative energy will not let go easily, and your person is stepping into the heart of the spiritual battle. What rises next will decide the direction of everything. Type Amen 192 if you believe in God. My beloved child, truth is unfolding now with irreversible momentum, because the moment your person awakened, the spiritual forces manipulating them also awakened in retaliation. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is the turning point where the shadows around them begin to panic. Every lie, every illusion, every false connection they trusted is now fighting to survive inside their mind and energy. Picture your person pacing in a room, feeling watched, feeling pressured, feeling pulled in different directions by thoughts that are not entirely their own. Their body feels heavy, their spirit feels uneasy, their mind feels clouded because the darkness they allowed and refuses to release them without a struggle. Stay till the end, because witnessing this will bring clarity to every instinct you ever had about them. Others around them notice the turbulence, the mood swings, the sudden silence, the way their energy flickers between clarity and confusion. People who once influenced them can see their grip slipping, and those who truly care sense the need to protect, guide, or distance themselves for their own safety. Don't skip, because these external reactions are part of the spiritual balance restoring itself. The manipulative presence, the person, the energy, the shadow, grows desperate now, trying to pull your person back with guilt, fear, flattery, or emotional traps designed to reopen the doorway they are trying to close. This is the stage where your person feels torn, pulled between awakening and collapse, between truth and deception, between freedom and entanglement. Stay till the end, because this conflict will reveal who truly holds power. And still, you rise untouched, standing far above the chaos because divine justice refuses to let their storm spill into your destiny. You are being elevated, strengthened, protected, while they fight the consequences of choices guided by a dangerous influence. Don't skip, because your separation from this turbulence is not rejection, it is divine strategy. The next layer is heavier, deeper, more revealing. The battle will force your person to confront something they've been avoiding for a very long time. A confession is forming in their spirit, one they cannot outrun. My dearest one, truth is unfolding now with undeniable clarity, because your person can no longer hide from the weight pressing against their soul. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment their spirit begins to form a confession, one they never planned to reveal. The truth inside them is becoming too loud, too heavy, too spiritually charged to keep buried beneath fear and influence. Imagine them sitting alone with their head lowered, hands clasped tightly as if holding on to the last thread of their strength. Their heart races as memories replay, every warning they ignored, every manipulation they allowed, every time they pushed away the inner voice that tried to protect them. Stay till the end, because this internal breakdown is not weakness but awakening. Type Amen 108 if you believe in God. Others around them see it now, your person's silence has changed tone. It is no longer the silence of avoidance, but the silence of someone swallowing a truth that refuses to fade. Their circle senses the shift, recognizing the deep inner battle as their conscience exposes every shadow they once trusted blindly. Don't skip, because these external observations validate everything your intuition already knew. The manipulative force that once controlled them now senses danger, the danger of exposure, the danger of losing control, the danger of your person breaking free. So it presses harder, using guilt, confusion, and emotional hooks to keep their spirit tangled in darkness. Stay till the end, because their struggle is part of a larger balance returning to order. And yet, you rise untouched, glowing with the strength that comes from divine timing, clarity, and protection. You are positioned above this spiritual conflict, shielded from the consequences that your person must now face on their own path. Don't skip, because your elevation is not distance, it is destiny preparing you for a role in the truth that will soon be revealed. Your person feels the confession building inside them like a storm waiting to break, something they want to say, something they fear to say, something they need to say. And the next block reveals the exact moment that confession begins to surface. My precious one, truth is unfolding now with irreversible force, because the confession rising inside your person has reached a point where silence is no longer possible. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this moment marks the shift where their spirit stops protecting the darkness and begins exposing it. Their conscience is pushing every secret upward, demanding release, demanding clarity, demanding truth. Picture them in a moment of stillness, breath shaking, eyes unfocused as they whisper to themselves words they have avoided for weeks, months, or even longer. Their spirit trembles as memories collide with realization, and the mirror of truth reflects everything they allowed, everything they ignored, and everything they never told you. Stay till the end, because this is the moment where spiritual consequences hit with full weight. Others around your person sense the shift, some with concern, others with suspicion, and a few with fear that their involvement may be exposed. People who once felt confident in their secrets now feel the rising pressure, sensing that truth has begun to pull itself forward despite their attempts to bury it. Don't skip, because justice is moving through the rooms of their life, rearranging every false bond. The manipulative force around them is losing power rapidly, its grip slipping as your person's awareness grows. The darkness senses the collapse, senses the awakening, senses the irreversible shift of spiritual authority reclaiming its space. Stay till the end, because this weakening of the shadow is part of the protection surrounding you. And through it all, you rise untouched, glowing brighter as the chaos around them begins to crumble. Divine justice has shielded you from being dragged into their storm, ensuring your path remains steady, balanced, and elevated. Don't skip, because your strength in this moment is not accidental, it is alignment. Your person now stands at a crossroads, unable to move forward without confronting the truth pressing against their spirit. And the next block reveals the moment their truth tries to reach you directly. My dearest soul, truth is unfolding now with unstoppable precision, because your person has reached the point where their spirit cannot hold the truth any longer. It is pushing outward, reaching toward you even if their physical voice remains silent. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this block reveals the message their soul has been trying to deliver through signs, dreams, silence, and energy. Their spirit is attempting to warn you, protect you, and confess something they cannot yet articulate. Picture them sitting with their phone in hand, typing and deleting messages, feeling the urge to speak but fearing the weight of their own truth. Their hands shake, their chest tightens, and their intuition whispers, "Tell them, they need to know." Stay till the end, because their hesitation is not ignorance, it is guilt wrapped in fear, wrapped in awakening. Others around them notice the change, the way they pause before responding, the way they drift into thought, the way their eyes soften with concern whenever your name crosses their mind. Their circle senses that something is pulling them toward you, something deeper than regret, something stronger than confusion. Don't skip, because the shift around them is guiding them toward inevitable honesty. Type Amen 542 if you believe in God. The manipulative presence that once held power senses danger now, sensing that your person is emotionally pulling away and spiritually reaching toward you. This force tries to interrupt the process, creating distractions, emotional triggers, or sudden complications to stop the message from reaching you. Stay till the end, because the very resistance proves how important this message truly is. And yet, you rise untouched, held in divine clarity as the spiritual battlefield rearranges itself in your favor. You remain elevated, shielded from interference, positioned in a place where truth gravitates toward you naturally. Don't skip, because your spirit has been prepared for this revelation long before your mind expected it. What your person is trying to send you is not a simple message, it is a spiritual distress signal, a cry for help, a confession, and a warning wrapped into one energetic pull. And in the next block, the message begins to break through. My beloved child, truth is unfolding now with irreversible momentum, because the message your person has been carrying inside them is finally beginning to break through the barriers of fear, confusion, and manipulation. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment their spirit begins speaking louder than their pride, louder than their fear, louder than the influence that once controlled them. Their soul is pushing the truth toward you with force. Picture them alone at night, staring at the ceiling while memories echo like loud footsteps in a silent room. Their heart aches as they replay every moment they pushed you away, every instinct they ignored, every warning their intuition whispered but they never followed. Stay till the end, because this awakening marks the collapse of the spiritual danger that once wrapped itself around them. Others around your person sense the unraveling occurring within them, the sudden emotional distance from negative influences, the questioning of old habits, the way they withdraw from people who once held power over their thoughts. Their circle watches with uncertainty, because something is correcting itself inside your person, something they can no longer manipulate. Don't skip, because these reactions prove that justice is unfolding behind the scenes. The dangerous energy that once influenced them is now weakening, losing access, losing control, losing its place in their life. It thrashes, it resists, it attempts to pull them back with fear, confusion, and emotional triggers, but its power is no longer absolute. Stay till the end, because this battle is nearing its end, and truth is rising as the undisputed victor. And still, you rise untouched, standing beyond the reach of their chaos, held safely in divine alignment. You remain steady, glowing with the strength of someone who refused to fall into their storm, protected from consequences that were never yours to carry. Don't skip, because your elevation is the reason the truth can now move freely toward you. Your person feels the message vibrating inside them, demanding release, pushing against every wall they built around their emotions. And in the next part 1 have written, and you will receive the final revelation, the exact message their spirit is sending you. My dearest one, truth is unfolding now with complete clarity, because every shadow, every manipulation, every spiritual danger that surrounded your person has finally been pushed into the light. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this final block reveals the message their soul has been trying to send you from the very beginning. Every whisper of intuition you felt, every shift in energy, every sudden thought about them was not imagination, it was the echo of their spirit reaching for yours. Picture them standing at the edge of a moment they can no longer avoid, breathing heavily, knowing the truth inside them is too heavy to keep locked away. Their spirit trembles, their conscience shakes, and their inner voice finally breaks through all confusion and speaks with absolute honesty. Stay till the end, because what comes next connects every piece of this spiritual puzzle. Others around them see the shift, the calm after the storm, the clarity after the chaos, the way their eyes soften with realization. They notice that your person is no longer reacting to manipulation, no longer controlled by false guidance, no longer trapped in spiritual imbalance. Don't skip, because this shift proves that justice has unfolded fully and permanently. The darkness that once influenced them has lost its grip completely, its connection severed, its power dissolved by awakening and truth. They now feel the emptiness left behind, and in that emptiness, the truth of their feelings, their mistakes, and their spiritual bond with you rises to the surface. Stay till the end, because this is where your empowerment begins. And through all of this, you rise untouched, victorious, protected, and elevated above every storm they walked through. You stand as the one shielded by divine alignment, the one chosen to receive truth, not illusion, connection, not confusion, destiny, not chaos. Don't skip, because this final revelation marks the completion of every lesson and every spiritual battle. And now, the final revelation, the exact message their spirit has been trying to send you. I need help. I am spiritually trapped. Something dark got close to me, and I didn't see it until it was too late. I pushed you away when you were the only safe place. I want to come back toward the light, but I don't know how to rise without you knowing the truth. This is the message vibrating through their energy, the truth they cannot speak aloud yet but feel with overwhelming clarity. You are protected. You are victorious. You are free. And now the path forward opens before you with truth as your shield and peace as your foundation.